Okay. I'm glad it fell that way, cause we up here. Hey, welcome and welcome back. It's your boy Chaz, and I just kind of give you guys a quick recap on my time here in Boca Chica, here in the beautiful island of the Dominican Republic. We are situated south, east of the capital, which is Santo Domingo, which is at the very base of the country, and then to its east is Santo Domingo East or Este, and then there's Boca Chica a little bit further east. And this is a really touristy spot. I'm gonna let you know it's almost like 9 o'clock at night. It's still sunny. Sun actually just went down not too long ago, but I mean you can still hear it's booming right now. Like even just from right here, you can see we got a lot going on. Just kind of looking at the city from up here. I'm up on the 10th floor here at the Boca del Mar, Torre 3, so the third tower. I got my own rooftop basically to myself. I was up here doing some push-ups and kind of just sunbathing and soaking it all in. Off in the distance, this is the marina over here, and then this is like the cargo ship area. Even further off, you can see those lights. It's on cinematic mode, so you may not be able to see too much. But just to give you a little taste of what it's like, you can hear cars going all night, cars going. People getting honked at, people doing wheelies, music playing, people dancing, people drinking. It's been busy. So I've had an interesting time since I've been here. I really didn't go out and do any of the partying. More importantly, if you come on a trip like this, I feel like this is definitely like come with a partner, whether that's a loved one or another guy friend, or even come deep if you got girls with you. I wouldn't recommend necessarily coming here with kids. If you're just coming for the beach, I mean, I feel like there's other places that you can go, but that's just my opinion. It has definitely got some adult activities going on. I've been approached by a lot of gentlemen, a lot of women, pretty much making some pretty odd requests in broad daylight, to say the least. And you can infer what you must, but it's not for the faint of heart. If you looking for it, it will find you, whatever that may be. But like I said, I stayed sober on my trip. I wanted to have a clear mind. I didn't want to have any situations where, like, let's just say the time I went to the beach, you got a million women coming up to you asking about massages and patting your pockets and whatever. And this is just this case, so this is just my experience. I'm not speaking for the whole country and everybody else, but just from what I experienced, you needed to be clear-minded and level-headed the whole time. I was approached by a couple of gentlemen doing the same thing, like, hey man, come with me, you be my friend, I'll show you a good time, trying to find chicas buenas and stuff like that. And I was like, hey bro, I'm good, I don't even know you, man. Best way I put it is like, a lot of the experiences that I had here in that regard, it was just everything felt sketchy, like a setup. Now outside of that, when I'm going to like the local restaurants, I'm getting comida típicas, and I'm just trying to get plátano fritos or mero, like pescado frito, or however you want to make it. You can get it plancha, you can get it grilled or whatever. A lot of the local waiters, waitresses, camareros, they were chill, very accommodating. But I will also say this: a place like this, you come in here talking about some como se dice this and that, nah, bro, that ain't gonna fly, man. Your Spanish needs to be good, like decent, like beginner and up. You need to at least be able to like order your food. You need to at least be able to like fend for yourself. Like when these people are approaching you and trying to have these weird conversations, hey, no quiero, you know what I mean? Estoy bien, or just whatever. Like, I'm good. I don't need that, you know. No entiendo. You know, just be able to just say the basics. And then like simple things like ¿Dónde está el banco? Or ¿Dónde está el baño? You know what I mean? Mi cartera no es trabajo. Like I was just, you know, my Spanish is not that good, but the point gets across. Like, bro, my car didn't work a bunch of times. I didn't have cash. I couldn't figure out what the damn bathroom was. Basically just the basics. And then when it comes to food, you know, you just order what you want, man. You know, quisiera un cafecito sin leche, sin azúcar, con miel, por favor. You know, like, ¿tienes miel? Like, you know, I just want a coffee, no sugar, no milk. Can I get it with a little bit of honey? Yada, yada, yada. Simple stuff, man. This stuff will get you far. So that Duolingo pays off. If there was anything I could pass along before coming to a country like this. But this is definitely like party central, bro. I walked along the beach last night just trying to, you know, branch out a little bit because I was already like, nah, I'm going in as soon as it gets dark, bro. But, I mean, it's pitch black, and there's people sitting in tents, smoking, blaring music, drinking, yelling, screaming in the dark, bro. I'm talking about, like, it looked like this. You know? And you just like, how do they know who's in there? You know what I mean? But, you know, when you a local, I mean, you know, that's how they get down. But I will say it's definitely been fun. Definitely makes me appreciate the things that I have back home in comparison. And it makes me appreciate their lifestyle here. These are very beautiful people, guys and girls. The men are handsome, the women are beautiful. They're very electrifying, high energy. And now I see kind of why, like if you know a Dominican that has come from here, that is, you know, living in the States, like they have their own culture, and it's awesome to see. You know, I was embraced while I was here, and you know, I got a lot of love. I bought a lot of souvenirs and trinkets and gifts and stuff. I did try, it's called Mama Juana. It's like they say it's an aphrodisiac, but it's just basically a local drink that has a folklore associated with it. So I decided to get that. You know, some magnets and shirts and stuff like that. But overall, as the sun sets, the city comes even more to life as the music gets louder, the people start driving more aggressive, and, you know, the locals start coming out on foot in their sundresses or their collar shirts and all this other stuff, man. It's a good time. But overall, you know, this was just kind of my 2 cents about my experience here in Boca Chica. It was easy for me to get an Airbnb. It was easy for me to commute. It was easy for me to get a taxi and an Uber and stuff like that. Just those basic things. But overall, it was good. I mean, I made it out unscathed. And I think anybody else would too if you just kind of keep your head down. Stick to yourself. You can also branch out, but just be careful. You know, don't give out your number. Don't tell people where you stay. You know, if you do come down here, I highly recommend getting an Airbnb with security, stuff like that. But it's all good. Anyways, the sun is finally setting, and I'm about to go get up out of here. So, adios, y'all.